Hello, I'm having a bit of a productive day. Probably tell by the outfit that I'm in if you've watched some other videos I uploaded today. But the boys are quite happily playing. I think they're watching a film actually, saying that. So they're not playing, watching a film. So while it's calm and quiet, I uploaded my kolourcafe summer box unpacking a little while ago over on my YouTube. I say that over my YouTube. This could very well be on my YouTube, depending on how long it is. So if you saw me unpack that box, you will see that we got this really fun vellum, so really thick vellum inbox with the rounded tabs. And it was like, when I was unboxing it, I was like, I do have an inbox system in my rings planner, so I don't really need another inbox system in there. And I don't want to punch it and put it in my rings and then go, oh, I wish I could have done something else with it. But I do have Wonderland dailies in A6, which I'm currently using, and I'm loving using. Okay, let me show you. So the system I've got here at the moment. So I have a little bit of back planning to do. It's been a bit lax. So I have the weekly. Let me find a blank. That helps. Let's go to the notes pages. So go to a month. Jeez Louise. So this is it's the dated Wonderland. I can't show you the front cover because it's in thing, but it's the same as this one. But I have the weekly, the dated weekly, which gives you the month overview and then the weeks. Yeah. And you only get a few like blank daily pages at the back. So I then do have the daily notebook, and this is what the oh, I can't even show you the back cover because I've got a journal cover in it. This is what this one looks like. So I also have the notebook, the Wonderland 222 A6 notebook. And this is literally a book. Let me go right to the back so you can see. It's literally a book of 365 pages of blank dailies. It's literally all it is. It goes from day one all the way through to 365. So I am slowly tabbing it. As you can see, I'm only in May. I do need to tab June, but this is what I'm using, and I literally just do, let's see like if there's a decent one to actually show you. A little bit of, oh gosh, that's a messy one, isn't it? Probably a good idea. It's a bit messy. It's just pen, it's nothing crazy. It's literally just what I write out each night. Some of them have got loads on, some of them have got not much on, but I just mark out like literally a few minutes. There, that's probably quite a good one there. I mark out what's happening the next day. Yeah. So my thoughts were, going back to this, at the very beginning of this book, you have just the cover page. Then there is the key, which I haven't filled in yet, but there's like little icons that I use. I've got the new stamps as well from Rox's shop over Pippi Plans, the little button ones and the friction stamps, which I use regularly, which I thought, do you know what, I'm going to put those in here and then write out what they mean. And then I've got the index. Obviously, I'm just writing down where the months fall within the book. And I am currently using these clear little page tabs from, I believe, the Honeybee. Oh, focus. The Honeybee shop. It was in a kit that was destashed, and I've been using those basically. Put that back on there. So they literally just hook over the page like so. And there is to do, which I tend to put on the front. So you get this like month overview page. You can see I haven't even moved it from April when it was in May. But I use the to-do one there. I actually do have the calendar card from one of the other Honeybee sub boxes as my page marker. And then I have the, oh dear, look. Oh dear gosh. Can you see where I've had it in my bag? It's the only thing about these. Because it's Tomo River paper. It's really, never mind. I should probably put it on a few pages, shouldn't I? This is the note. So what I'm using the daily pages for is like just a note section in here. And then there is today, which marks today in the daily planner. And then there's this big inbox one, which does, you can see it's a bit, sorry, it's a bit tight. It does overhang a little bit of the page. And so, yeah, this one is inbox. And I currently have, because it fits Post-it notes on, I currently have some of these. These are the freebies from Pippi Plans doing the mystery box weekend, like one of the tiered freebies. And I currently have that on here. And I have been, every now and again, writing out like a little affirmation, not affirmation, kind of like a journal quote, like, because it says, today I'm grateful for. So like when there's been that day when you're like, do you know what, I am grateful for this today. I have just popped that on, wherever it's gone, one of the pages. And that's been quite nice. I quite like that. But because I'm using that for here, I know it's inbox, but it's like, in a sense, inbox into my brain. I kind of wanted to keep that for that, because it works. And I know what it's for. And like I said, I know it says inbox and not, I don't know, gratitude or something. I did think about having a little inbox system in this planner setup. So, going back to the original thought, when I unboxed my kolourcafe summer box, it had this in it. And I thought about using some of the tab tape from Lauren Phelps to tip this in to the front of this planner. What do we think? I just feel like if I don't do it, I'm not going to use it. And I want to use it. I want to use it. So I thought about maybe tipping it into here, because obviously you can still see through it. Got the little tab at the top. Like, how cute does that look? Let me just tuck it in. There's our little inbox there, look. I thought that was really cute. And then it's always there. And then I can just stick little post-it notes on. I'm going to do it. So, first things first. Do you know what? First things first, I am going to take this little charm off because it's going to get in my way. So, let's take this out. I get asked this a lot. So these are Wonderland notebooks. And this is a print pression A6TN, I think. So I'm not technically using the strings to hold these. I literally just slip. Oh, that's my pencil board. Oh. Slip the back cover into the pockets. It is tight, but it fits perfectly. And this is a Wonderland inside a Lauren Phelps. This is the glitter cover. So I've got all the pockets at the front that I can use. Obviously, I can't use, you get 2 pockets here, but obviously where it's tucked in, I can't use those 2. But I can use the big back pocket, which holds my little tabs. And then I also slip in the little pencil board, which is that way around. Pencil board, which also has the little tab markers. I did do like a little mini tutorial on how to use the tab markers when I was putting these tabs in, if you want to see how that's used. But it's brilliant for obviously using it as a page marker, because the scallops along the top, you get that little bit sort of stick out, so you can easily flip to your page. Gorgeous prints on them. And I love, Lauren's got clear ones as well, and she showed in one of her, I think it was a reel or something, her clear stickers, her like big feature stickers, and you can like jazz them up, different themes throughout the year. So I might try and do that on my clear one. Oh, and this, I get asked a lot about this. This is the page marker that I use. So when I am writing, let's turn to like a blank section so it's easy to see. When you're trying to keep the book open, because obviously, like, see that? You get sort of through the book, the pages don't. So these are so handy. You just slip the 2 straight ones in, I don't know, you see that? Slip it in a few pages back, put those over the top, and I tend to keep that, look at that, perfectly flat. So it's easy. So if you want to write in it, I tend to just slip it up, holds it down for you, but I tend to keep that on there during the day, and I just keep the book open, so that just sits in the back of the planner when I close it up. So really handy to keep, and it all fits, look, all fits so perfectly. Pop that in there, da 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 da, perfect. So I'm getting sidetracked, aren't I? I apologise. Put that out the way. So Wonderland notebook, kolourcafe inbox dash, tweezers because I've got nails on. And nails, I've got gel polish, whatever you want to call it. These are the tweezers from the Lauren Phelps anniversary box, and they are amazing because there we go, they are not sharp, it's got a rounded end, so I don't stab myself, because if you've seen some of my lives, gosh, do I stab myself with those pointy ones, and they're flat. They are like mini finger and thumbs, where I can't do this because obviously my nails are a bit thicker. This is perfect. So like when you're trying to get washi off, you can, focus. Can you see how it like thins towards the end? So you can get enough of you can dig and kind of dig the end up, and then whoop. So much easier. Love these. I've got some scissors. I did bring in my little corner rounder because I did think, because the pages in here are rounded, so I thought I might round that corner. And then, whoa, obviously, tip-in tape from the lovely Lauren Phelps. I did grab a new one. I've got loads of these. So yeah, let's go for it, shall we? Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to think about it. I had the idea. Oh, let's move that die cut out of the way. This is gorgeous little Poppleberry plans, before anyone asks where this is from. So I thought, do you know what? I had the idea. I'm going to do it before I overthink it and then don't use it. So kolourcafe does offer the option when you order her boxes, what size planner you want. So I'm in A6, everything is A6. I say that. I have currently ordered an A5 Hobonichi, and I blame Strudel Doodles for that one, because her spreads look amazing. And yeah, as much as I'm loving this system, I want everything in one book. So I've got the weekly planner in this one. I've got the daily planner in this one. I then have the A5 one to land, because I wanted to give it a go. I'm currently using that as like a memory planning journal. I then do have a journal, which is like more like full-on journal. You know, you really want to dump your brain and have a rant and write and just go for it. So I have a journal, but I've been using the A5 Wonderland as like a daily journal, just a quick brain dump, little thought of the day, affirmation, anything like that. And I'm loving the A5. So I have ordered Hobonichi. Is it? Oh, Carly Ann's probably going to moan at me for getting this wrong. It's not the cousin. It's the Avec. It's the half year, July to December. So I couldn't, half a planner unused is going to drive me insane. So I've got the Avec, which is July to December. And I'm going to use it. It's going to sound really silly. I'm going to use it alongside my system to see how it works. And I was just thinking the A5 is going to give me the month view, the week view, and then enough dailies at the back to be able to do a daily plan. Because what I tend to do, it's going to make sense here, I have the daily plan, and then I have it to do an important section, and then obviously I have my journal. And I thought, because it's A5, I'll be able to do the daily plan, a little to do an important notes section, and then the bottom half of the page I can have like a little daily journal. So it's all in one book. I'm going to give it a go. How it'll go, I don't know, but I thought I don't want to replace these. I want to keep using them because it's a waste otherwise. We're only halfway through the year. So I'm going to keep using these, and I'm going to use that on top just to see how it goes. And then obviously I'll pick whichever one I feel more comfortable in at the end of the year to go into 2023. Gosh, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? 2023. Anyway, completely sidetracked. So I'm going to do this before I regret it and don't use it, and then it just hovers around. So basically, I'm going to tip this in so it becomes an inbox system in my planner. Let's just close that window a little bit. So, yeah, it's going to go in here. So, like I said, she gives us the option for what planner size we want. And A6, look how perfect, like literally, exact same size. So the first thing I'm going to do is, oh, sorry, just move that. Ooh, literally lines up perfectly. So I'm just going to snip that corner so it rounds off. Let's just start with that, because then once it's in, it's going to be harder to do it. So how does that look? Let's line that back up. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So it's going to be like an extra page in my planner. So main reason was showing you guys how this works, because I've mentioned this. Oh, hang on. See what I mean? Look, I can't get my nails under the stickers. Ah. This is so thin. Here again, look at that. Just go straight under. Peels off. Amazing. Makes it so easy. Does anyone else keep the stickers from like washies? I keep them all. Use it in your journal. Use it as a sticker. Love it. I'm going to stick it. You can't see it. I've just stuck it on the handle to my window. But yeah, the other good thing about these, look. When you got, oh, new washi. That little perforated bit. I can't get my, oh gosh, just seen how dirty underneath my nails are. I can't, oh, I did it. I can't normally get under there. So this, ugh, so much easier. So much easier. Ah, da, da, da. And now I can get in it. So this is Lauren Phelps tip-in tape, and it is specifically made for tipping things in, which I had no idea this is what you called this process until I really heard about tip-in tape. It probably sounds really sad. Why is it called tipping in? Why is this tip-in? I don't get it. If someone knows the answer to that, please leave a comment. I don't know why we call it tip-in. But this is Lauren Phelps tip-in tape. And if you've done this before, everyone has different ways of doing it. I've seen people put like a thin layer of glue on the page and then stick it in. But then the only thing is you kind of get... Can you see how this is attached? You kind of get that little bit attached to the page. So by doing that, you're going to get the next page attached to it just a little bit. And that annoys me. I can't, like, this isn't a whole, I don't know, it just annoys me. So I like it as close as possible. So a lot of people tend to use like Scotch tape or something, and then you put a little bit on, fold it in. But you know, when you've got like a full width of tape and it sticks to the page and then you rip it, it causes chaos. Trying to stick tape onto your page you're tipping in, folding it over, and it's with a whole width, like the whole width of tape, sticky, stuck to here, folded over, stick into your finger, and then trying to get it in, like your finger gets stuck and then you peel it off and you move it. It's a nightmare. So Lauren came up with this, and it is flipping genius, and it's a game changer. So, oh, I've done it the wrong way. Hang on, let me take it off from this side. So I recommend, oh, come off. It's because I've just misaligned it from the reel. So I would recommend keeping this little bit of green tape. I'm going to stick it to my window handle because this doesn't have sticky, it is sticky backing, but it's got paper on the back, so it's going to come around. So when you want to keep it done up, you're going to need that little bit of green tape. Now, it does come, are you going to see it? Can you see that there? It is perforated, so you can just break bits off. It is, I don't actually know how long it is. I'm going to go with, say, maybe, that's probably A5 size. Lauren, I'm apologising if I've got that wrong. I don't know how long you've made it, but it looks about A5 size. But obviously you can cut it as well. But if you know you need that whole strip, you can just, boop, and it's so easy. It rips. You saw that come off, didn't you? It's so easy. I know it was it's like, ugh, but I will show you. Oh gosh, look, I'm unraveling. I will show you what it is. So it is the most, I'm not going to be able to show you in the sunlight. Can you hear that? It's like frosted, like a bit like Scotch tape in a way, like really soft satin tape. So it's really, really soft. It doesn't shine, which is the biggest thing. When you use something like shiny sellotape, oh, does it stand out like a sore thumb? Even if you put it on the back, when you turn that page, you see that shiny tape, and that drives me insane. So it's that really matte kind of look. So you barely see it. Now, the other thing is, if I turn it over to where the paper is and do this, oh, look at that. Genius idea. So it has got two bits of paper, like it's slit down the middle. So the idea is you peel off one piece of paper. Now, this side is now sticky. Ooh, this side isn't. Okay. So plan is now, oh, I will show you, and I'm confident at doing it with this and not ruining this. You stick this, you can either stick it to the, however way you prefer to. I know a lot of people prefer doing it to the front because it's just how comfortable they are. I prefer doing it on the back of things because it's like you're less likely to see anything. So I'm going to turn it over just to show you. And this is the other thing that I really like about this. The amount of times I've put tape on and then I get it like here and it's wonky, and then yeah, it drives me insane. Or you think, oh, there's the middle of the tape, and then you stick it on and you can see that's nowhere near the middle of the tape, is it? You end up with a tiny little bit on here, loads on the page, or vice versa. Ugh. So the other good thing, can you see how easy that's peeling off as well? The other good thing about having half of it done, look at that. And I'm doing this in mid-air. There you go. I've found half. So I've got half on my dash and half ready to go. So easy. And then can you see there, look, if I stick it down, I know this is on vellum, but until the light really catches it, look at that. Barely see it. Yeah? Till the light, you really catch it at the right angle, then you can notice it's there. But it blends in so nice. It's so good. Now, I've got half the tape on here. You then fold it over. I tend to just give it a little bit of a score with your nail. You can obviously put it down and use, a pair of tweezers or something. And so it just folds it a little bit. Now, this bit's covered. It's not sticky. You can now line this up perfectly, hold it in place, peel it off and stick it down without having to do that whole, oh, okay, that's sticky. All right, okay, now let's kind of get this stuck in and then peel your finger off and it nudges it. It's not sticky. It's not sticking to anything until you peel that piece of paper off. So you can fold this over. What I like to do is fold it over like so. I won't do it just yet because I am going to put that full piece of tape on. Line it up perfectly how I want it. Peel that off. And then, ooh, there you go. Like that, like so. Peel this piece of paper off. Close the book. It hasn't moved. It's flush. It's in. And then you'll be away. So, that's the plan. Always goes smoothly on the demonstration, doesn't it? Should we give it a go? Oh, what have we got on there? Right, so this has been pushed down, rubbed on. Boom, comes off. No sticky residue. So that is the other good thing I like about this. I can stick this into this planner, and I know, I'm quite confident, in 6 months' time, when I'm thinking, let's move this, I'm not going to need it anymore. I can just peel it out and move it. So, let's close the book up for a minute. Stop waffling, Faith, honestly. So, first things first, I'm just going to line this out. So it depends how secure you want it in your book. I could actually use my little slice. I'm going to use my little slice. I've got a piece of paper. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Sidetracking. Sorry, waffling, aren't I? What was I saying? Yes. So depending on how secure you want it in your desired location, obviously you only want to put a little bit on, maybe say the top, bottom and middle. I know a lot of people tend to just put a little bit at the top, a little bit in the middle, a little bit at the bottom. It's fine, holds it in. I want to use this as a regular page. So just as peace of mind, I'm going to put a whole strip on. So I've just folded up some paper. I'm going to use my little slice actually. I'm going to line the tape up like so, and I should probably use a ruler. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my little slice tool to mark it, and then I'm going to use my scissors. So I've just marked where I want it, where it lines up with that dash. Trim. Now the one thing I am going to do is let's just roll this back up, shall we? So that's going to keep unraveling and drive everyone insane. This is why you join me, for this kind of content. So, pop that little bit of secure green tape back on there. Ready for another day. So, got my little desired length of tape. I've done it exactly the same. Boom. Oh, moved it. Not the best demonstration. So I'm going to go ahead and peel off half. Now, this is the back, so obviously there's the front. Flip it over to the back, because I just prefer my tape to be on the back. Now look, see? Let's go for it, shall we? Because I know doing it mid-air could go wrong. Oh, sorry, I just realised I'm doing it off camera. If it focuses, I'm going to line up the top of the tape with the top of the dash, with the halfway mark on the tape, and then go ahead and stick the rest of the tape down, just like so. Me. Push. There we go. It is, oh, look at that. I say it is perfectly cut. It wasn't perfectly cut, was it? I've lined up that end. Obviously, didn't quite. Let me just trim. Please be careful of any dashboards when doing something like this. I don't want you to ruin your dashboards. Done. Right, oh, take that piece off. Close those. Ah, stuck on me. Get off. So, you're left with, boom, one dashboard taped on the back. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. Nice and secure. Now, like I was saying before, so this is the front. This is how it looked at the beginning without the tape. I'm just going to fold this back on itself. And again, I'm just going to score it, just so it folds back a little bit easier. So just with the other end of the tweezers, you see now how it's got that nice little kink in it. So, desired location, inbound book. Ta-da! So I'm going to go for here. And like obviously like that's covered up. I'm taped up and ready to go. And I can have a little play around with that now. So I'm going to line that up nice and snug right into the crease of this planner. I'm happy with that. I can feel, because you can see, because it's right at the front, can you see? You've got the little lip. Oh, hang on. There you go. You've got that little lip for the stitching, yeah? So I'm going to push this page right into there. So imagine this is like this bit sticky as well. You're going to be now fiddling with sticky tape here, trying to slide this in and hold this up, and then it folds down by accident and you get stuck. Yeah, you don't have that with this tape. It's genius. Thank you, Lauren. So, stop waffling, Faith. Here we go. Lined up. I'm happy with that. Oh, moved it. Happy at the top, happy at the bottom. Is it? Oh, do you know what? I think it's because it's in the cover. Let me just... It's sticking. It's so warm in here. Ooh. Take the front of this out. Take that little die cut off. Right, it's going to close a little bit easier now. It's not trying to stick. So, tuck this in to the crease and then close. So let's get it tucked in, nice and ready. It's not going to go in any further than that. Lined up, lined up. Right, let's go. Oh, hang on, where's my tweezers? Oh, do you know what? Darn nails. Just going to get it oh, sorry, a bit too close. Just going to get it going a second. I can't get... Only good thing with having nails is they look pretty. Not very practical sometimes. So, I've pushed that into where I want it. Peel the other half of the tape off. How satisfying was that? And now all I'm going to do is close the book. How easy was that? Like literally hold it in place, peel it off, close the book, done. It's secure, it's in. Literally don't need to do anything. It's there. It's so easy, guys. It looked so scary the first time I saw it and was like, how are you meant to do that? And I know she came out with this amazing idea and I was like, that looks too scary. Just do it. It's so easy. I've probably made it sound a lot more complicated by waffling on, but it's in. Look, literally lines up. Literally lines up with the pages. It's not bulking out. It's not sticking up. It's not a faffing. And it's in. It's even just by closing that book like so. I don't even need to come in. I can if I want to. Just come in and go over it. But I don't even need to. It's down. Absolutely down. Nothing there. Damn. And can you see? Can't see it, can you? At first glance. I know, before anyone says anything, I know, I'm still back planning. It's there, it's in. It turns as a page. There's no, it's not giving one way or the other. It's literally turning like the rest of the pages in the book. It's not, because it's not stuck onto this a little bit. It's not lifting this page with it. It's literally turning on its own. Can't see the tape. You can if you go close inspection. Can you see there? Really close inspection. But who does this to their planner? So even for photos that you want to take now, I'd quite happy to take a photo of that and you wouldn't even see it. Look at it. Easy peasy. How about that? Oh, hang on. Should we put everything back together? Let me slide this back in the cover. In you go, in you go, in you go. Right, where did that go? Pop that back in there. There we go. Don't think, oh, hang on. Should we go all out? Let's put it all back in, shall we? Put that back on that side. That back on that side. Put the little dangly charm back in. Is that where it was? About there. Can't remember. That'll do. That'll do. It's all back in. There we go. I've now got an inbox section in my daily planner. So I thought, now, look at that. So that was the other thought as well. Inbox, like it's like also a tab for my index. But anything that I want to use as an inbox, oh, quick, I need to make sure I put that in there. I can now keep it on here because this is that really thick frosted vellum. It would be good for, see like what I mean? See how this page is stuck to the back cover? That's what I don't like when you tip in like that. If I do that, look, you'll be able to see, you get that little, so whenever you try and, it's not, it pulls the back cover with it. Yeah, I don't like that. So tip-in tape is so much, obviously you can use any tape, but I definitely recommend Lauren's tip-in tape because it makes life so much easier. Because then you've only got half of the tape being sticky, which you then stick down to the dash that you're trying to stick in. You don't have to worry about your fingers sticking to it. I always used to stick the sticky side onto the dash, fold the tape over, and you've got that, you know, a new strip of stickiness, and it used to stick to a finger. And then as I pull my hand away, like I'd line it up and go, perfect, pull my hand away, and it would like shimmy the dash or rip the sellotape off, and it was like, ah, start all over again. This stuff, stick it on your dash, slide it into place, peel off the backing, close, boom, done. So easy. But there we go, look. What do we think? I can then put little post-it notes on here. I've got an inbox in my bound book. I love it. I think that looks really cute as well. And it kind of stands out against these are kolourcafe tabs as well, little shattered glass ones. But oh, where are they? They're in the back of this, aren't they? So these are the tabs from kolourcafe, and that just, I thought, stands out because it's rounded, stands out to those. So you're not gonna look at that. I love that. I'm so glad I did that, and so easy. Oh, I've got these little star sequins from some Happy Mail unboxing. They're everywhere, but definitely recommend. Let's pull these bits out for a minute. Slide this back in. So yeah, so I can't use the back pockets on this cover, and I can't use the front pockets on this one because it's tucked into the front there, but I've got the back pockets in use there. So yeah, there we go. Right, so that's back in. Let's pop all these bits back in. Page holder. In you go. Oh, what's that there? Oh, little washi tag. Wonder what that was then. So, page holder. Page. Oop. Ooh, what's going on? It's because I'm trying to get things behind things without moving anything. Right. There we go. Pencil board. Oh, let's pop stickers back in as well, shall we? Stickers. And then that little washi tab. Oh, look, see? Moving everything now. You can even see it standing out there. Look, even with everything in. Look at that. Da, 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 da. And it's strong, this tab tape. The tab from kolourcafe is really strong. So that's like, look, that's 2 notebooks there. I'm going to use that tab. Look at that. Not even creased. It's such a strong vellum. It's brilliant. And it's so, look, it's in. It's not peeling, not nothing. Genius. Thank you, Lauren, for coming up with tab tape. Tab tape. Tip-in tape. Oh my goodness. Tip-in tape. I apologise. Thank you, Lauren Phelps, for coming up with tip-in tape. It's a game changer. Trust me. I got mine through Pippi Plans. I think I did also get some. Oh, look, I've just pulled that little charm out. I think I did get some in the anniversary box and that as well. So, but I go through it so quickly. You can journaling, art journaling. Do you know what? I'll have to take some pictures of my spreads in my art journal. I've got some vellum and acetate from Lauren Phelps anniversary box and that, and it's like, oh, I don't want to use it, I'm too scared, but I've actually used it as like layering in my art journal, and it's brilliant. And this stuff, genius. If you want layering in your art journals as well, definitely recommend grabbing some of this. So, tip-in tape from Lauren Phelps. Inbox dash from the lovely kolourcafe summer box. It's so good. Look at that. I love it. Thank you. Right, I'm going to tab all the shops below. I do have a discount code for Pippi Plans if you want to grab some of this tip-in tape. Yeah, I'll tag all the shops and that below. Thanks for joining me. Oh my gosh, I've just seen how long this video is. Thanks for sticking with me. If you've got any questions, obviously just give us a message and I will do my best to answer them. But thanks for listening, and till next time. Bye guys.